Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Allison, and don't let anybody tell you it's weird to take a girl on a first date inside of the deity that she's grown up with her entire life, because that's exactly what's happening here. Having defeated that slimy parasitic tentacle, it cleared the way for this room. So thank you, Navi, for letting us know the obvious here, but I've got some smooching up to do, and oh no, we've got friends, and she's also gonna help take them all out. In addition to my nuts. Awesome. Well, there's a time limit for that, and apparently, if you let it run out, you get hurt and you have to start the room over. So maybe this is the digestive tract? I don't know. But hey, at least we got the compass in here, and we can see the location of many hidden things in this dungeon. Not a lot of encouraging words in that text. I liked how in like Twilight Princess, for some of the dungeons that weren't necessarily traditional, they had an appropriate name to them. And in this one, it would have been cool if, you know, the game recognized, oh, there's definitely a difference being inside the stomach of Lord Jabu Jabu versus anything else. Also, I just love killing these things with All right, we'll go and do this. And I think we can, yeah, we're gonna need one more room to go through before that happens. So let's go ahead over here, and this should be open to us now. Yeah. See, as a kid, I always thought this was so much more confusing than it really is, but we have a blue scary tentacle. Just get right up in there. Yeah. Oh, you take extra hits, I see. Oh. Well, it will fling you if you're not careful. Otherwise, it's just gonna swing at you flaccidly and make you feel real uncomfortable. But no treasures to be found. You just get kind of a cool camera angle that sort of stays looking at you from like an inferior degree, you know? Actually, it's been a while since I've taken a photography class, but isn't it like a superior angle and inferior, or am I thinking of something else? I do not remember, but let's head in here and go through the very cool looking hallway, and we'll find ourselves, oh, shoot. This is annoying. Well, we should probably get rid of all of these things, no? At least I would hope. Oh, you know what we could actually do? I think we can just get rid of them with the boomerang. Yeah, they're gonna be very obnoxious, as long as we're not too careful. And now we're, ooh, gonna be at odds with this thing. Mano a mano. That is whoosh. Don't hurt me, please. Allow me to help you out here, friendo. Oh, yeah. Having only 6 nuts, I'm a little nervous about what's coming ahead. I've been free-balling a little too much with these things. And wow, we must have just nicked it. Hooray! That's terrifying. And nothing else here again, but this does lead the way back to that main room and opens a new hole in the floor. So I'm just gonna go and bypass y'all individuals. Yeah, don't mind me. So, on the right-hand side, there's going to be another freaking floor to drop down into. And I just want to be a bit careful because I don't want to get jump scared again. And I just know there's going to be a berry coming out of the woodwork. And it's not going to be, you know, the good kind, as a Bill Hader. So let's go down here. Drop back down, and we're now in full view of 2 of these damn things. And it's not very often that you get to, oh boy, kill these things with your prospective girlfriend. So let's go and do it. Here we go. Don't let her fall off, otherwise you're gonna have to go through the entire thing again, I fear. While he's getting back up there. So I would like to potentially, oh, completely miss. Okay, we're doing this then. Oh good. Ugh, I hate touch controls so much, man. And it would be cool if I could get 2 of them at once, but I just do not have that allure about me. I can show off in front of her like this, though. At least we've got that going for us. So as it stands, there's one room we haven't been into, and it's that one right there. But I don't want to take Rudo with us. So what's going to happen here is we're going to go and step on into this room first and foremost. We don't even need to go in that one. It's completely optional. But, oh god, can you stop doing that on my head, please? It's what she's been looking for. Zora Sapphire. She got the thing. Oh, her spiritual stone. But why, Princess Ruto? Oh my goodness, she finally found her mother's stone. So Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. Intentionally or not, I can see why she decided to delve right in. Oh boy. Well, she doesn't have to be here anymore, so let's skedaddle. Will do. Just hop on down off of that movable looking pedestal and we'll be on our way. No, it couldn't be that easy now, could it? This, my friends, is Big Octo. All we have to do is hope that we get lucky and not need to do the whole run around here. Basically, there's a 50-50 chance that he will turn with his weak spot facing you, and then you can hit him with the jump attack. In Ocarina of Time, if you had a Deku Stick, easy one-hit kill, but the game does encourage you to try to run around and get him from behind. There we go. And then, yeah, that timing is so tight. And if you do it too soon, then he might just bum rush you, but... Come on, come on. Oh man, this is gonna be terrible, isn't this? I practiced this for like 20 minutes, and this is about as good as it went. And he just constantly will bum rush me when I time it just right, you know? And then it's just, okay, so let's just do it legitimately, I guess, how they intend you to do it. He does like to switch directions every so often, but Link is just a bit faster. And so once Navi is able to lock on, that's when you're more or less able to really get the jump on him. Come on, here we go. Come on, Navi, you can do it. Also, you can get hit by those damn spikes on the floor on this rotating platform. And that is probably where you're going to take most of your damage, because this guy's kind of a joke. But there, I lapped you. Just let me do this. Maybe this will go, oof, thank you, door. Go a little more swimmingly, please. Oh my god, almost just made out with him. All right, what are you thinking? What do you think? What do you think? There we go, got him. And we still need one more go. Oh, never mind, he's done. Apparently 2 jump slashes is all that took. Nice. Well, you might think that we should probably go and pursue the old princess, right? But there is still the matter of this room. Now that we're no longer over-encumbered, we can finally explore to our heart's content. And this room's kind of annoying. So we've got jerks abound. Oh my god. Here, let's do this. We also have the world's most ambitious, I guess, electric something? I don't even know what this is, this hunk of meat. But we can head over here and get ourselves a fairy and some incredible amounts of freaking rupees. Yeah, he's very happy to see us, but I'm afraid I do not feel reciprocal about that. So if at any point you accidentally fell down here, you would be able to climb up via these veins, I guess. I don't know what else they're supposed to be, but you can climb up them. just the oddest sensation in the pit of my stomach. It must be a small 9-year-old who has gone through some liberties and destroying all of my antibodies. Great. I'm still afraid that berry's gonna come out of nowhere. But let's go back over here and pursue the princess, because that is, I think, the only other optional room there is. If you don't mind me, we'll go make our way up. Oof. And we've got a room with, oh, more nuts, nice. And another fairy. Hello, sweetheart. We will be getting a nut upgrade at some point, but this is probably the most you'll ever use them at, so, yeah, enjoy, I guess. Oh, in this room. Wait a minute. There's something in here that wants to murder me. Is it more Octoroks? So there's water. I'm just wary. There it is. Alright, well, there you go. Have a taste of your own medicine, friendo. And we can go ahead and probably just go and stun this thing again. Is that it? Oh, there, he just died. He had to make a whole splash about it. But yeah, just settle those things down by thwacking them with a child's plaything. Why not? And we are in a somewhat familiar situation. This is weird, right? If we go onto this platform, we dislodge something in his throat, and we're back in this room. The throat. Wonderful. There is another blue switch, which indicates we should probably go ahead and snag a crate and set it on there. I'm just worried that our friend the Beery is going to come over and ruin our day, but no, we're fine. We are A-okay. Step on this and hopefully don't phase through it. And drop. Thank you. So this is, I think, the last room, and it's a little unusual. A ton of Beeries all over the place, hanging out, enjoying their union-mandated days off, and did I just... I think I snagged those Deku seeds out of midair. Did anyone see that? That's kind of crazy. Here, let's get the 100. There we go. Beautiful. Just make sure we don't get distracted by anybody here. Thanks. And with the advent of the boomerang, obviously we don't need to waste too many slingshots, but yeah, it's pretty much all in our best interest. You are right there. It's not any more powerful, but still does the job. And we're not wasting ammo, even though we don't need it. So we got the gold sculptula, and to open the door, for some reason there is a contraption over here that we're gonna need to hit that has been protected. I don't know either. It's weird, but that's all we needed to do. And I would love to just be able to jump down without anything happening. Let's go and face the boss of this area. I'm actually a little nervous because this is, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the game. I mean, not really, but it's up there. This, my friends, is Baronade, and whatever you do, do not relent with your trusty boomerang, because if you give this creep an inch, he's gonna take a mile. So let's go and sever him from the mortal coil known as Jabu, and get ready to deal with his gaggle of jellyfish friends. This is probably one of the more frustrating parts of the fight because they do act as an impenetrable defense if you don't get them all, but the fewer that there are, the less likely it'll be to help. So Deku Nuts are your friend, and oh my god, that was really lucky actually. That second phase. Now, try as you might not to get shocked like an electric eel, and just let him attack a few times because apparently he's just impervious to damage here. But when he gets out of the, I guess the part of the body, we can go and stun again and probably not even do that much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a 3-phase type of situation, but so long as you keep sidestepping and strafing, can't really do much to hurt you. So, with the third and final stun, let's give this asshole the jab. With the parasite defeated, what better thing to do than to take its own beating heart and add it to ours? Man, I really hope Princess Ruto was watching all of that, because that is the best I've ever done on that fight. Oh, never mind. Sorry to disappoint. I don't know about you, but seeing as how we met 10 minutes ago, I feel like this isn't the best start to a relationship a boy and girl could have. Oh, and that could have been terrible if that wasn't a body of water we fell backwards into. Oh, hi there. This is a little awkward. Well, apparently I looked cooler than she thought I would, but just a little bit, and since we saved her, she feels compelled to reward us. What do I want? Well, I want to keep up this facade of humbleness, so nothing, but no. She knows what we're thinking. She's gonna give us a relic that her mother gave her that she can only bestow upon the man who will be her husband, aka an engagement ring. Oh, it's her most prized possession. This probably isn't the best time to bring up the fact that I'm already betrothed to Malin, but, you know, we can talk about it after the honeymoon, right? We are officially engaged, and we have Zora's Sapphire, the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. It's her most prized possession. We have no idea what she's talking about, but we've done our job here. Time to go back and see Princess Zelda. Yeah. Not a very strong foundation for a relationship to start off if we're already hiding secrets from her father, the king of the Zoras. Now that we're out of the big old tummy, let's go and adjust our inventory just a little bit here. And thank you, Fat Fingers. Hello, why can I not select what I'm looking for? Thank you. We also need to go ahead and turn it to night, because there's some things out in the world to collect now that we have the boomerang. We're not going to do all of it, but a good chunk of it here soon. Oh, and it just drops us off right over here. That's kind of funny, actually. Because clear across this stump, it's our friend, Mr. Skulltula #1. And of course, as you can imagine, we'll go and snag that, and action shot. Yeah. Plus, this is something we could have done before, but there's a small plot of land that is harboring a few secrets for us, and it would probably be unbecoming of us to just leave this for later, but we could have done this before we were forcibly extracted inside of a massive deity, but there is another Skulltula hiding in the tree, and a very bombable looking boulder. Let's go and just blow that up and cause massive amounts of destruction to this wall. That was not me. That was already like that when I got here, I promise. Some might see that as a declaration of war. Me, well, I just see it as some childhood curiosity. Once again, we have ourselves a lullaby to play, and another great fairy to be looked down upon from. That's right, we have the world's third greatest Chapel Roan impersonator here in the flesh to give us gifts of magic and love, but mostly love. We have obtained Furor's Wind, warp magic that we can use inside dungeons. Use it once to create a warp point and use it again to return there. Ooh. So we can only use it inside dungeons, and it's not nearly as broken in this version as it is in the N64 one. There's not really going to be too many opportunities to use it in a way that would actually be conducive or helpful, so we'll try to remember we have that, and let's get going on returning to Zelda. There's not a whole lot else to do here in the fountain until, well, it gets a little chillier, but for the most part, I think we're essentially done to just beeline it straight back to Hyrule Castle. Now, I didn't mention this before, but you could enter and leave Lord Jabu Jabu at any point you want. He just kind of will open his mouth and let you roam in free as a whistle whenever, just to go clear his tummy aches and I guess deal with anything else, but I didn't want to deal with the dramatics of that, you know. But Princess Rito has taken her rightful throne beside her father. Now her ass juice leaks through the rivers of Hyrule. Also, I have not had a chance to use that just yet, so just give me a few minutes, or maybe even a few years, and it might. We've also got the most tepid congratulations and appreciation and thankfulness from the king himself. Fantastic. So I would consider maybe going through Lake Hylia to get back, but there is still the Golden Skulltula along the river here that we can go through, so this would actually be a little better in my opinion. Oh, and by the way, I did want to show this off. If we go and read this, maybe if I can. This is the Sleepless Waterfall. The flow of this waterfall serves the king of Hyrule. When the king slumbers, so too do these falls. Yeah, that doesn't sound weird or unusual in the slightest. A little creepy. But let's take a look. There you are. So I'm just gonna go and take a couple of pot shots at you if possible. There we go. And we'll go and snag. Oh, alright, do this. Ooh, close to the trick shot. But we can just go and roam down the stream. There are other Skulltulas that spawn here in a couple years. They'll be available to us. There's the Octorok that is going to be annoying. And we'll just ignore. But yeah, I think when I mentioned that there was a grotto we could reach here, we would need a Cuckoo in order to reach it. So yeah, that's kind of my bad. Ooh, get some rupees along the way though. Look at all these rupes. Sheesh. That is a lot of business here. Thank you. Oh my god. Grab them all and get flushed back out to Hyrule Field. Even though day has just broken, I do want to try to get there as quickly as possible because the 3 spiritual stones in our inventory does trigger a very important event, and getting there as quickly as possible via backwalking is usually a surefire way of getting there, you know, as quickly as we possibly can. But as you can see, there's a distinct change in scenery, and even though it's daytime, the bridge is up. Oh no, it's happening. Oh man, Link is such a mad lad. Can you believe the amount of courage it takes to whip out a tiny little 3-inch sword in the face of evil and tyranny when he more than likely would have gotten his ass beat by Ganondorf? I think that display of courage is probably what compelled Zelda to show off her rocket arm and throw a very delicate instrument into the moat, which I'll go and grab in just a moment. But ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison. Thank you so much for joining me here in Ocarina of Time 3D. Next time, we explore a little bit of Hyrule Field with the help of our friend, the Ocarina of Time. And I really feel like I should have grabbed it right then and there, but this is the royal family's hidden treasure that Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Take care, everyone.